10 out of 10, one of the best things I've drunk in a long time. Welcome to Antigua, located a short 1 hour journey away from Guatemala City, 1,500 meters up in elevation, 482 years old. Destroyed in 1773 by the magnitude of earthquakes. It's surrounded by volcanoes, but less of the history. We're going to be taking you on the full 24-hour itinerary, the best place to get some breakfast, coffee, the best scenes, a few JPEGs, and a little bit of chocolate tasting as well. Little close up on yours to start with. We're in the AM Breakfast Club. We've all gone for the huevo bake, which is the egg bake. I thought I was going to get extra eggs on the side, but they just baked them in here. There's caramelized onion, there are tomatoes, it's cream cheese. Let's give it a little cut open as we go. Okay, this is going to be a heavy breakfast. Little taste test for what this looks banging, to be fair. Wow, all that cheese in there as well. Straight 10 out of 10. Little steak number as well. I've learnt my lesson from before. Pre-cut the steak. We've gone for the double raw honey, learning off Louis, Jorge and the boys in Bali. You know what? I thought the steak was going to come. It was going to be super chewy. Really, really nice flavours. This one, close up on this. This looks like it's going to be the interesting one. I went for the black beans. They said we only have it in a paste. But you know, what did I say the other day? Got to be trying new things. They're not selling many of those. That's banging. Little taste on the honey to finish things off. The honey's unbelievable. And we have a little jus d'orange. It's as if they've hand-picked it off the trees this morning. Banging start to the day. Hit the subscribe button. No cooking today. Straight into eating. Woo! That is banging. Once you have some food in the system, you've got to locate a lovely little coffee spot to get some caffeine in the bones. The king, again, has just plucked another gem out of nowhere. La Portal, which I'm going to translate to the portal. We've gone for a little cappuccino. The Italians will be turning in their grave because it is after 12 o'clock, but you know, let's give a little taste test for the boys. Powerful in flavour, nice and smooth. A little bit of sucre, a little bit of sugar in there to keep us ticking over. And we've gone for a banana smoothie. If anyone's been watching the travels from the start of our journey, I was on a milkshake a day. Keeps the doctor away, but we've strayed from our path. Good viscosity, good amount of thickness. See what it's saying. One sip of the schooner, see the score. It is absolutely unbelievable. Silly, I might say banana, that is a joke. 10 out of 10, one of the best things I've drunk in a long time. Pan over to your right. We were going to hike up to the hill, Cerro de la Cruz, but you know, we've done enough hiking, so this is all we're going to be doing, taking it in from this lovely little rooftop. And then we've also got, I'll overlay the name now, it's like a little cathedral, little church, lovely little colonial building in the backdrop, and then we're going to be taking you to the centre stone, the corner piece of Antiguan colonial influence in architecture very, very shortly. But yeah, going to be delving into this because absolutely different gravy. Best thing I've had in a long time, that. Whew. Antigua Guatemala is well known for its rich colonial history and cultural attractions, but none are more iconic than the Santa Catalina archway. This is where you're coming for the Instagram pics. These are the JPEGs, and it's normally dwarfed by the hulking Volcano de Agua in the backdrop, but you're seeing absolutely none of that due to the old mist cover. We'll give you a little spin, a little tour, and fly through and show you what it's all about. It's similar to like all the streets here, absolutely diverse in terms of like colonial influence and just absolutely ruthless spots for JPEGs.
JPEGs. That's one of the key highlights for me about going, well, being in South America, is just the amount of colourful buildings. It's just absolutely top draw. And then if you look at the centre of the screen now, you manage to see a massive volcano in the backdrop, but not today. It's a little bit cloudy. So again, like we said yesterday, if you want the JPEGs with that in the backdrop, just make sure you plan your day exploring Antigua on a day when there's no cloud cover. But it was originally built in 1964, and it was actually built because there were two sides to it. They had a parish where the nuns worked or lived, and then they also had a school as well, and they all said, we're not going to be seeing anyone out in public, so they built a little arch for them to go in between, didn't have to mingle with the old public, but it was destroyed, like many of the things in Antigua in 1773, if my memory serves me well. But yeah, beautiful little spot, lovely colours running through. You've got the clock tower in the old middle. We're here in December. If you want the sun on you in photos, you want to come here in the morning. We're here in the afternoon now, and the sun is going like away from the volcano. So if you do want the best photos, you're gonna have to come in the morning. But as always, it's what we do, provide you with the information. We make the mistakes so you don't have to. There's loads of little stall stuff here if you do want a few of the old souvenirs, a little bit of UB40, a little bit of the old vino blanco, a little bit of the old red wine in the system as well. And then right on the edge of the screen over this way is where we literally just had a coffee a second ago. So it's a lovely little spot. And yeah, let a bit of boyfriends of Instagram going down. Things you love to see, baby. We've all been there, brother.
Just browsing.
Beans on, review.
Oh, that's good. That is so good.
What flavours we're dealing with?
I'd say orange and mango. Oh. So refreshing.
That is my first dry rosé in a while, and it is good. From Chile. Do you know what? I've been to Chile and even the rosé there wasn't as good as this. And now I'm in Guatemala.
Vino Rosa in the bones. No Vino Blanco today. We've got a big travel day tomorrow, so we've got to keep a little lid on it. Lovely little spot if you want a little cigar, if you want a little bit of vino. A little saunter down to like the main central square. Again, beautiful little place, all different, like a big fountain in the middle, all different greenery, all different stalls. We get a little souvenir if you're in the market for that sort of stuff. The artwork here is absolutely unbelievable. Me and Em were saying if we were actually going home, we bought like a little one. This is, someone's done like a little water painting. Unbelievable stuff where you have like the volcano in the backdrop, the colours of all the buildings, and then the Santa Marta archway in the foreground. So again, if you want some artwork, I would definitely say that. And for me, do you know what I mean? I never want to buy anything like that. So that shows how much of a high level and quality it is. But the main square, again, as beautiful in the evening because it's at Christmas time. They've got all lights around the trees. Lovely little spot. 2 recommendations as well. We're just coming back now, chilling, relaxing Friday night. We've got a big travel day to Lake Catalina tomorrow. I was just going to do it as if like, oh, it's the same day, but we went out last night. So we're just going to tag that on as if that's our evening, this very evening. So I've got 2 more recommendations for you. One is ABC Brewery. If you like an ale, top draw spot. They have a sampler, which I went for. We had all sorts of combinations in there. We had like an orange beer. We had, of course, the porters, the stouts, and a few of the local numbers as well. One good thing, because, you know what I mean, when you're going out with the king, if you're taking a girl, husband, wife, whatever it may be, they might not like beers. We went to one brewery where they only served craft beers, which for me, that's great. When you're with the king and other +1s. That's not ideal, mate, but ABC Brewery said sold loads of cocktails, really nice rosé as well. Also got a little burger and enjoyed it that much. Forgot to take a video, but take it from me, it was banging. And then if you want to fire up in the evening even more, go to a local football match. It was absolute carnage, like setting off fireworks in the street, pyrotechnics, everyone's fired up, dancing. We got in there pretty early, it was like 12 quid to get in, got a seat like just behind the goal to like the left-hand side. There's all like a SWAT team with like proper like batons, shields, everything. Anyway, we get in and we're like, oh, we'll get a beer. Oh, there's no alcohol in the ground? Okay, fair enough. Like, you know what I mean? We've been to Colombia where you can fire up all day, but you know, we used to know no beers. Well, no beers in the stand in the UK, but you can still buy actual beers. They allow you to bring fireworks, pyrotechnic and flares in, but you cannot bring any beer waries. You cannot buy any beer waries, so it's less than ideal on that front. But silly atmosphere, we're dancing with the locals, flying the flag up and down, flares are going. It did end 1-1 against top of the league in the cup, so hopefully the boys can do the business on the back end. But yeah, for me, Antigua is absolutely phenomenal. Go back and watch my other 2 videos if you want to check out like what the volcano hike is all about, and then I'm going to put all the information together, going live tomorrow or the day after this video, on like an actual like travel guide. This bit more vlog style, but yeah, for me the volcano is the highlight. The beautiful buildings, the colonial influence, amazing people. Me and them were saying like Central and South America, like definitely in South America, but even more so in Central America. Everyone is so friendly. In Guatemala, for me, they're rising the ranks, one in terms of like my favorite country ever, but also the friendliest people ever. So let me know your thoughts on that in the old comments. Whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Remember, the chef is always cooking. Let's get it.